Istio's architecture is divided into two main layers, the control plane and the data plane. Each of these layers plays a vital role in how Istio manages microservice communication, security, and observability. 1. Data plane. The data plane is responsible for managing all the actual communication between microservices. This is done through Envoy Proxies, which are deployed as sidecar proxies next to each microservice. The sidecar proxy intercepts all incoming and outgoing traffic for the service and applies policies, collects telemetry, and secures the communication. Envoy Proxy. Each microservice in Istio has an Envoy proxy deployed alongside it. Envoy handles functions like routing traffic, load balancing, retrying failed requests, encrypting communications with mTLS, and collecting logs and metrics. The data plane allows Istio to manage traffic and security without needing to modify the microservices themselves, making it transparent to developers. Control plane. The control plane manages and configures the behavior of the Envoy proxies. It is responsible for traffic management, policy enforcement, security settings, and observability. The control plane consists of several key components. Pilot is responsible for managing traffic between services. It configures the Envoy proxies with routing rules and ensures that they know how to handle service-to-service communication. Pilot also helps with load balancing, retries, and timeouts. For example, it can implement advanced traffic strategies like canary releases, A/B testing, or traffic splitting. Citadel. Citadel is Istio's security component. It handles service-to-service authentication and issues certificates for mutual TLS, mTLS. This ensures that all communications between microservices are encrypted and secure, and only trusted services can communicate with each other. Galley, deprecated. Originally, Galley handled the configuration management for Istio. It validated and processed configuration data to ensure consistency across the service mesh. However, its responsibilities have been absorbed by other components in recent Istio versions. Mixer, deprecated. Mixer used to handle policy enforcement and telemetry collection in earlier versions of Istio. It has since been deprecated, and its functions are now directly handled by Envoy or other tools like Prometheus and Grafana. Traffic management. Istio's traffic management capabilities are one of its most powerful features. Through the use of virtual services, destination rules, and gateways, Istio enables operators to control how traffic flows between microservices. Some key features include load balancing. Istio can distribute traffic evenly across service instances. Traffic splitting. You can send a percentage of traffic to different versions of a service, which is useful for testing new releases. Fault injection. Istio can simulate failures like increased latency or dropped requests to test the resilience of your services. Retries and timeouts. Istio automatically handles failed requests by retrying them and enforcing timeouts when necessary. 4. Security. Istio provides strong security features, including mTLS, mutual TLS, encrypts all communication between services and ensures that only authorized services can talk to each other. Service authentication. Every service in Istio gets a unique identity, and Citadel manages authentication between them. Access control. Istio lets you define fine-grained access control policies to limit who can communicate with whom. #5. Observability. Istio automatically gathers telemetry data from Envoy proxies to give you deep insights into your services. Metrics. Istio integrates with Prometheus to collect metrics like request latency, error rates, and request volume. Tracing. Istio integrates with tools like Jaeger or Zipkin to track requests as they move through multiple services. Logging. Envoy proxies generate access logs for each request, which can be collected by logging systems like Elasticsearch or Kibana. 6. Resilience. Istio improves the resilience of services by handling failures automatically. Circuit breaking prevents overloading services by limiting the number of concurrent requests. Automatically retries failed requests, increasing the reliability of service communication. Timeouts enforces time limits for how long a request can take, preventing slow responses from impacting the system. Conclusion. Istio's architecture provides a powerful way to manage microservice communication, security, and observability. It simplifies the complex process of managing service interactions, allowing teams to scale and secure their services without directly modifying application code. For further details, you can check